Mike, obviously, Fylde coming up this weekend on Saturday here at the stadium. You've obviously had a couple of games in the past week. How's the lads' recovery been in training since the Bradford game?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously Monday night, so we've had a couple of days to recover. Training was bright this morning, and we're looking forward to it. We know it's going to be a very tough test, probably one of the most difficult. But yeah, I think, we back ourselves. As long as we can keep our standards up, then I'm looking forward to it.
And of course, back at home after 2 away games to open up the season in quick succession as well. Not a lot of time between those two. Are you glad to just be back at home and not have the long away journey to deal with on top of the game?
Yeah, for sure. It's a cliche, but we want to turn this place into a fortress. We want to be hard to beat, but ultimately we know the surface here is nice and we want to play good football. We want to get the ball down. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
And of course, still no fans here at the stadium at the minute. People, of course, watching from home. Is it something you kind of notice during games, or is it something that you try and block out to get the job done? Really,
it makes a difference. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, but like I say, I think when you walk over that white line, I think you're only focusing on your job, and you just become accustomed to it. I think obviously as professionals, we've all had pre-season games and behind closed doors games and things like that. So it's not ideal because we want the fans in. We want the energy. And they're the life and soul of the club. But like I say, as professionals, you just get on with it and make sure we do our jobs.
Fylde, again, another team just come down from the National League, as were Chorley last weekend. How difficult a tie you're expecting from them? Of course, they won their first game of the season in midweek as well. Yeah,
very difficult. Like I say, they've signed some very good players. They're going to be a solid 4-4-2, two very good strikers. And they've got experience throughout the team, so they try and play good football. But like I say, we focus 10% on our opponent and 90% on what we do.
And you made a couple of changes in midweek. Of course, Danny Greenfield and Dan Ward came into the side, and a winning performance. Does it give you a bit of not necessarily a selection headache, but a good kind of selection headache with those two playing well coming in?
Yeah, of course. We've got competition for places now. We've got a really competitive squad. I always pick the team based on where I feel we can win the game, but ultimately, like I say, there's been a few difficult decisions to be made. Keats is suspended this week, and we had to take that into account. This is his first 90 on Saturday, and I thought he did really well. I thought he was worked his socks off, did everything we asked. But yeah, ultimately, like I say, when you've got a competitive squad like we've got, there's going to be tough decisions and people that have to miss out. But we're a group, and there's going to be a lot of games coming thick and fast, and we're going to have to utilise everyone.
You mentioned the squad there in terms of sort of injury news. A couple of lads still out at the minute. How is everyone looking on in terms of sort of getting those back into action sooner rather than later, obviously?
Yeah, we've got a couple that hopefully will be in the frame for Saturday. We've got a couple that will be a little bit longer, a few more weeks, I think. But yeah, everyone's working hard. Everyone wants to be involved. Everyone wants to be around it and vying for places. So yeah, hopefully Nath and Forbesy will be in and around. Kieran's got a little bit to go.